What's going on, my tapped out auto fam? Oh, get back to this. I was shit, guys. Hell, I'm gonna put y'all. I still don't have a mini tripod, but I'm getting it. There we go. Well, I don't know. It's Monday, and I really don't do. Kind of Monday's kind of my day off for everything, you know. Girls off work, you know. If you get Saturday and Mondays off, then it's back to the grind. But we are going to move the damn truck to where it needs to be. I don't know if I'm going to take the bed off of it today. I'll probably do all that shit tomorrow. But it's just depending if something comes in today. If something comes in today, then probably will go ahead and do this truck. It's really not going to take me long. I mean, the longest it's going to take is grinding out all these rivets. That's what's going to take me the longest. But I'll have her help me come out, and I wish that enormous pile of leaves wasn't right there in my damn way, but alright. Let's get this going. Alright, welcome my tapped out auto fan. We are back. Oh, got done with that little project, and now we are taking the bed off Halle Berry. I already put this strapper on it. I'm hoping that works because we don't have very much room there, but I'm hoping that's enough room just to clear the rear bumper. But my bed is bolted on unlike any other bed. I took and I already replaced, took off the two bolts that's up there. There's only 4 bolts that hold this bed on. Normal F150s are 6. This one, there's 4. And you can see right there, there is one of the bolts that are in front, and those are lower control bolts off of a 2005 Chevy pickup. So we clamp this down here like that, and then we get the old air gun here. Hang on just a minute. Goddamn what? Trying to keep from cursing. Guys, we are back. Now I just gotta climb up underneath here. And there's the other boat right there. Shoot. I might need to go get a swabble. Well, the rear frame section is gone. This thing is gone. Yeah, let me go get a swabble and I get that. Alright guys, we are back. I already got the boat over there out. I'm probably not going to see that part because the guy next door keeps coming over, and I mean, I feel for the guy, I really do, but yeah, I guess it keeps getting into the video. Alright, got a 21 millimeter with a swivel. Oops. We're going to be taking. Can I get y'all in a place where y'all can see? I still don't have no damn mini tripod, guys. Yeah, get y'all where. Yeah, right in there somewhere, huh? This damn thing will stay. So, hopefully pretty soon I'll get another mini tripod, but things are expensive, guys. They are expensive. Shit. And I gotta have both hands to do this, so, well, I'm getting that bolt out right there. Sorry, guys, but I don't have the money to buy a little tripod for y'all to see this. So, I'm gonna take that bolt out and be right back. Got that out. Sorry that I couldn't show y'all and everything else, but I'm really, you know, I just don't really believe in, man, there's a lot of YouTubers like Scrap the Pallet Man. Oh, who's that other guy? Send to Steve. I mean, they beg for y'all money on here, you know, talk, oh, hey, we got a tip jar and appreciate everybody tipping in. I'm not gonna get an old damn tip jar. You know, it's just, you know, what the hell. Now, I would like to have a fund me page for the Camaro, because you know, it's gonna take a lot of money to get that Camaro going, guys. It really is. Now, I'd like to start a fund me page for that. But then I figure that if I do that, then I'm just going to be taking over somebody that actually needs it. I mean, it would be nice to have some help getting it done, because it's probably going to take me a few years. So, lay down with me, guys. God, it sounded freaky, but I got to get right here so we can undo the wiring harness. I think I might need to get a cutter to get this wire. Oh, no, there we go. I just pulled it off. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's all with the bed. Oh, what wire is this? Okay, that's my trailer brake light, so there we go. Cool. Awesome. Alright, we're ready to take the bed off now. Alright, guys, let's see if we can't get this bed off here. Oh, that sun is cooking the heck out of me. Wow, that bat is heavy. That thing is a lot heavier than I thought. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to figure this out and be right back. That is one badass truck right there. Alright, y'all guys seen? That's how you do this by yourself. Now I'll show y'all this frame. Number one reason why I want to change it. You can see right there is when I patched it up. There, patched it up. There is bed railing inside there that is welded. Little angle iron right there that's welded. Welded there. Welded there. Welded there. Actually, it came apart. And then really welded there. This was before me. So, y'all can see why it needs to be replaced. We got this one over here. Again, this one here is disc brakes, and that one's drum, so we're upgrading there. There's no patches. It's got some surface rust and everything. I'm going to hose this thing off with a pressure washer before I go inside. And, yeah. That don't go to this. I did run over my trailer, but it looked like it didn't damage anything, so that's cool. That's awesome. Hose this down. Take the rest of the damn night off. Get y'all some video to watch. I had a hell of a time getting my bed up because I've already had this damn thing up and down like 10 times, and the little metal things right there are getting wore out. But see, I just put some ratchet straps. Now I did this for a reason. I'm going to leave this like this because if it rains or anything, then the rain can just right on out the back here and clean it off. And I guess I'm going to tie that. But yeah, this is no big deal. I can lower this down, regroup it, jack it back up, put it back on the new bed. Also the bumper. See how the bumper's all messed up on this one? Got them rust holes in it. Big old dent right there from previous ramming this damn thing into shit. And you know, it's just a work truck. I gotta do some Rust-Oleum spray painting, you know. I'm only, you know, I hope she's still on the road for at least a couple of more years, you know. And then we'll get us a new Halle Berry. But right now, I really do like Halle Berry. She's a nice truck. Just like a woman, though, pain in the ass. This bumper here, you can see this bumper's all nice and smooth and straight. Now this came off of a 2001, remember guys? 2001, I just recently stripped. Y'all can watch a video on that. Alright guys, I am going to pressure wash this shit off and then go back in the house and enjoy that air conditioner y'all can hear. And yeah, that actually worked. Cool. Alright, check out this pressure washer. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. That pressure washer actually did not do too bad.
Not too bad at all for something dug out of the garbage. I know y'all guys are like, well, if you're changing that one out over there, why are you cleaning that one? Because I don't want to work in the damn mud. Just do it now, let it dry, get it over with. Yeah, gonna start the process tomorrow. And then we gotta get that pesky ass fuel pump out of there. Figure out why the hell it's not working. But alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. I'm out here being a dirty boy. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And remember one thing guys, it's not okay to be poor. Not at all. This life sucks. But it's a life. Do whatever y'all can, kids. Do whatever y'all can that's out there watching these videos to go out there and do something with yourselves. Be somebody. Hi. What? You want to say hi? Yeah, I know. I've been outside way too long. Tell him. Tell the guy. Y'all had my dad for way too long. Y'all had my dad for way too long. Y'all had my dad for way too long. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video. Later.
Alright, my tapped out auto fans, how y'all doing today? Well, I've been in here getting some stuff done for a buddy of mine. Just kind of doing him a favor. Welding up some bed frames into L brackets. So, still got a few more to do. But I decided that I'm going to get on here and have a talk with you guys. First off, I want to give a big shout out to one of my #1 fans. Sorry little girl, did not get your name yesterday and stuff like that. Her dad came and bought a couple bicycles that I had for sale. And I'm into everything. I'll sell bicycles, boat tanks, it don't matter. And he came up, stuff like that, and his little girl and stuff like that watching the show, so that really got me doing a lot of thinking, guys. So I want to just give a big shout out to them too and stuff like that, and I really appreciate your business. I don't blast any of my fans' names on here and stuff like that. I keep all that private unless they want me to. But yeah, I sure appreciate you watching my channel. But they got me thinking of stuff like that. You know, if I got kids and stuff watching this channel, then there's a lot of things I need to do differently. So, yeah, one thing is my cursing. Got to keep that on the down low. Another thing is, yeah, the butt crack on camera and stuff. I've been really paying attention to that. Cut another hole in my belt and stuff like that. Tighten up my belt so I have no butt, so my pants don't hold up for shit. But anyways, I'm on here and stuff like that because I did the rear brakes on a 2012 Chevy Cruze yesterday. Y'all seen part of that video and stuff, me putting them on. And the adjuster on the rear passenger side was messed up. They didn't put the adjuster on there right, and the brake shoes adjusted all the way out into the brake drums and was holding the brake drum tightly. I don't know how long she'd been driving like that, but evidently, you know, quite a while. So I fixed everything, put new brake shoes on it and everything, got everything good and stuff like that. And they're brand new brake shoes. You know, it's going to take, you know, I told her so she only drives like 5-10 miles, you know, 20 miles, something like that a day, not very much. And there's not really much stopping and going where she goes to. I mean, she heads out the driveway and stuff like that, and it's pretty much a straight shot to work and a straight shot back, so the brakes don't get used a lot. So you know, they got to take a while to adjust. But this is my thing, guys. She was talking to someone, a mechanic. Now they own a shop here in town, or outside of town actually. And he actually owns a junkyard and stuff like that, and a shop and everything. And he told her to go find an empty parking lot and drive backwards and hit the brakes. Now, this is a funny coincidence, guys, because I've heard this story also from another mechanic shop when I worked in in Texas and everything doing this stuff on the side. And I don't know what is going on with these mechanics. Why would y'all guys tell a customer to drive backwards down a parking lot as fast as they can go and slam on the brakes? I don't get that. That has nothing to do with adjusting the brakes. Nothing. So guys, I can't specify more. Don't do that. Don't. It doesn't do any good. It can actually cause more problems than good. Anything could happen. A spring could break. One of them little pins in there that holds the spring could break. It could do all kinds of damage to the rear end of your car. So please, don't do that. Now, you can get in your car. You can sit in it. And you can press the brake pedal down about 4 or 5 times. And if there's any slack back there on them back drums, that self-adjuster will adjust them brakes. Now, when you're driving backwards and you slam on the brakes, those brake pads are moving, stopping the car. So it doesn't matter if the vehicle is moving. If you hit the brakes or not, them brake shoes are going to be moving back and forth. So please, this is why I will refuse to work at a mechanic shop, is because they tell people this dumb crap. This is ridiculous. You can get yourself hurt being out there in a parking lot, going however fast backwards and slamming on the brakes. What happens if you blow a brake line? What happens if something inside that drum breaks and your brakes fail and you smash into something and hurt yourself? I can't believe a mechanic shop tells people this. That should be the biggest reliability ever. What the heck is wrong with these people? Now, like I told her, stuff like that, these are brand new brake shoes, and they're medium grade. They're not the cheapest, they're not the expensive, they're right there in the middle. So yes, they are going to take some time to get the first layer of surface off of them and stuff like that and get them working right. Also, that, like I said, that passenger side tire was messed up. So, you know, she's thinking when she hits the brake's supposed to lock up. No, it's a 2012 Chevy Cruze. It probably did that before when she slammed on the brakes, because that brake adjuster wasn't working right and the brake shoes was all the way up against the drum. So yeah, when you slam on the brakes, that shoe is already up against the drum. So yes, that one tire probably did lock up. But now, since it's fixed right, like it's supposed to be, it's got anti-lock brakes on it, so it's anti-lock brakes. It's not going to lock up. So she doesn't realize that. And she did feel bad about calling me and asked me about this stuff, but it's no problem. You know, the people don't know this. And, you know, that's why I do what I do and stuff like that, is because people will try to do anything to get over somebody. It's ridiculous. And that's why I want to make this little tutorial right here. I just want to talk to you guys and stuff. If y'all ever have a mechanic to tell you, oh, your brakes are not feeling right, go to an empty parking lot, drive backwards as fast as you can and just hit the brakes. If that mechanic tells you that, don't ever go back to that mechanic. That mechanic sure as hell does not know what he's doing at all. Period. Okay? That is dangerous. I just cannot believe that mechanics tell people that. Why? What is the point? Driving backwards to make the brake shoes go back and forth back there, it's not going to do any good. It's not going to make the brakes expand anymore or nothing. You're going to wind up twisting something back there and it's going to mess up something. So yeah, don't do that. Your normal day of driving. Now, I adjust the brakes and stuff like that so they feel good. But your normal day of driving, okay? Stopping and going, that takes them brake shoes out, in and out, and that little adjuster, if there's any room for it, to go anywhere, that little adjuster will click and it will tighten up your brakes automatically. That's why they call it a automatic adjuster, because it automatically adjusts your brakes when you're driving. So I just want to tell y'all that, guys, because I've been hearing more and more mechanics doing that. Here, an actual professional mechanic shop that's got 2 bays that work on people's cars every single day, owns a junkyard, everything, is telling an older woman, I'm not saying she's an old lady, but she's an older woman, to drive backwards through a parking lot as fast as she can and slam on the brakes, and that's how you adjust your rear drum brakes. I can't believe that a mechanic said that. Again, this is like the second or third time in my whole career that I've heard a mechanic telling somebody this. Please don't do that. It's dangerous. You can hurt somebody. You can hurt yourself. You can actually kill somebody. So yes, I'm making this tutorial a little longer so people get it in their head. Don't do that. Now, if you get your brakes done and they feel a little spongy and stuff like that, wait a week. Just a week. Now, if your brakes are not working at all, like if you stomp on them and they're going all the way to the floor, okay, then you need to take it back to your mechanic shop and say, hey. But if you slam on your brakes and if they feel kind of spongy and stuff like that, you know, if they just kind of feel like they're not, you know, locking up the way they're supposed to do, you know, if you don't drive like in a city where you have stopping and going in a city, then you might want to take it back to your mechanic shop and be like, hey, you know, after the first 2 or 3 days. You know, but if you live like in a place where I do, where everything's pretty much a straight shot, there's only one stoplight in this entire town. One in this entire town. So, and not very many stop signs. So, yes, in a town like this, give it a week. It's going to take time to fucking wear out the brake shoes. It's going to take time and stuff like that for everything back there to get adjusted. Now, I adjusted the brakes, you know, the way they're supposed to be and everything else back there. But the thing of it is there's a smooth coating, well, not a smooth coating, the ones I got kind of got a rough coating on the brake shoes. That's just the way they're made. Kind of weird, kind of feels like sandpaper. A lot of people that I see take an air buffer and air buff the roughness off them brake shoes. I don't do that. The reason why I don't do that is because it could compromise the brake shoe. And there's nowhere on the box or on the directions where it says, hey, take a buffer and buff out the smoothness on our brake shoes. It does not say that. That's just pretty much like the same thing with using silicone on gaskets. You know, if it doesn't come with silicone, don't use it. If it doesn't say apply silicone on this gasket, don't use it. Okay? Anything, you know, you can use anything to hold the gasket down. Super glue is what I use. A little super glue around something, put the gasket on, hold it fine. Basically the same principle, you know, stuff like that. But yes, that is pretty much the whole brake story and stuff like that, guys. I just really wanted to get on here to specify deeply. Again, one more time, if a mechanic tells you to go to an empty parking lot and drive backwards as fast as you can and hit the brakes, leave that mechanic shop and don't ever go back there again. Ever. Ever, ever. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Alright guys, this is going to be my little tutorial. I guess that's what you call it. Not quite sure. If I'm wrong, please comment down below. And if all you mechanics out there think that I'm wrong, I don't care. If y'all think that I'm wrong, put it down there in my comments and tell me that I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. I have learned from the best. Ford Master Techs, Chrysler Mopar Master Techs, Chevrolet specialists. They don't have no Master Techs, they have specialists. Few Toyota guys and stuff like that. I try to learn from the best. The old cats from the new cats. I try to learn from the best. And every single mechanic that I have ever apprenticed under has told me that is wrong. Later.